Welcome back to the Serious TV. I'm your host, Hungries. Thank you for the views you got for the previous video. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and everyone is welcome to comment, like, and subscribe to this video and to like the previous one, because I forgot to tell you guys that. In this video, I want to talk about the transfer strategy that Orlando Pirates uses. Every season they buy a lot of players, which is okay because we do release a lot of players every season too. So I guess that's to balance out the numbers in the team. But in this season specifically, we know that we're gonna get a new manager or a new coach. So I don't understand why they chose to buy players before we knew who the coach was. Because what if the coach comes in and he decides that he doesn't like the players we have and he can't work with the whole squad? That could be highly unlikely, but it could have happened. He could have came in and said, I don't like these people. I'm gonna need new people, I'm gonna need new defenders, I'm gonna need new strikers, a new midfield. That could have happened. Because now, even if he thinks the players we have are not good enough, he won't say it because that would demoralize the players we currently have. So he's going to keep it in. And we know that we lost our two captains, Happy Jele and Tlajuayo. All the best to Happy in all that he chooses to do in the future. And I'd also like to talk about the transfer ins. We saw MHANGO and Koki play in the new season against Morocco Swallows. I believe they had a good game. We yet to see Tim, and we are yet to see Azolo Matrosa. He's from Chipa United, which he had a good season. I mean, all the players we got had good seasons. And we also saw Sibisi in the previous game against Morocco Swallows. I think he was okay. He was very stable at the back, held it and gave it to his players. He marked well, I think. So him and Koki at the back were very good. No complaints there. I have no complaints. Even with my hope, I have no complaints with the players they brought in. I'm just worried that next time a manager could come in and say, I don't like these players, I need new players. And that has happened before in other teams. Hopefully our manager doesn't think that, our coach doesn't have those feelings towards our players. But in regards to the transfer outs, I'd like us to talk about MHANGO. I think MHANGO sounds Brazilian even, but yeah, he's not. I think he's a brilliant player, man. I think Amazulu have got a germ there, and a gem, special. He's a special player, that man. I really don't know why he left. I remember there was a game against Chipa last season. Was it? Yeah, it was last season, where he wasn't in the squad when Lodge and Lipaso weren't even available. Negazi chose to keep him out of the squad. Negazi and Fatlu, since they were co-coaches, they chose to keep him out of the squad even though our other players weren't available, our first team players. Which I just think that showed that they didn't trust him. They didn't trust him enough to lead the lines for Pirates. I think he's good enough. He's got the technique. He's very technical. He knows how to pass players, he knows to run past players, he knows how to hold the ball up. We saw him do it in the AFCON, we saw him play well. And that's when the guys said the AFCON is a lower level than the PSL, which very debatable, but yeah, I don't think so. But we saw him play well. He played 3 games and he scored 3 goals. For Pirates, he played 71 games and he scored 23 goals and had 4 assists throughout his career at Pirates. And that's a very good return from a striker in South Africa. We all know that. well, there are obviously people who've had better numbers before, but I mean, in that time span, for a striker, for us, that was a good return. And I think if more trust and responsibility was put on him, I think he would have done way better than what we think, or whatever reason that made him not be trusted by the team. I remember there was a time where, before we bought him, there was a time where he scored like 5 goals on the bounce, like games after each other. He's got like 5 goals. He was well on his way to being the top goal scorer. He was well on his way to scoring 20 goals even, which is something we last saw in 2012 in the PSL. But yeah, man, he's gone now. Hopefully we won't miss him, because MHANGO is gonna be slotting in the goals, and Lebasa and Mahopo, they're gonna be scoring like non-stop, hopefully. And I just hope we don't miss him. Such a good player, which I liked, and I know a lot of people liked him. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Tell me what you think about MHANGO and our transfer strategy. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.